Guys, I'm really frustrated. I think I'm coming down with something. And so for much of this episode, I might be having to clear my throat. Not looking forward to that. All right, so I might be doing this wrong, but oh, I don't think it's supposed to do that. Maybe it is. Wait, did it not? Oh no, I guess the alarm's still going. Okay, so since you saw me last, I just spent the last, whoa, look at all those ships. I spent the last like 4 hours just trying to get all my ships operational, just because I'm sure I don't know, maybe you guys wanted to watch all that, but I'm sure the last thing that you guys wanted to watch was just me going back and forth between planets for materials and materials only, like zero story progression. It's literally just like, oh my gosh, I have to go back and get my other ship because my other ship has this material. Oh my gosh, I have to go back and forth between these two planets because this one has chromatic metal and a lot of copper. Oh my gosh, it was just I did record it, but honestly there was no meat to it. It was night toxicity. I didn't even know night toxicity was a thing. But yeah, I did record it, but honestly there was just no meat to it. It was such a boring episode, and I was like, you know what, I could probably just go back and land on the same planet and then just start off again from there, because I was like, no one's gonna really want to watch just no one's gonna really want to watch just gathering materials and that's it. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys are in it for that, you know? All right, so let's see what our objective here is. Okay, locate an Atlas interference for foreboding crimson geometry of Atlas Station causes an interference with creation itself. While in space, access the galaxy map from the quick access menu. That's right, I forgot this is where we were headed. Yeah, see, like I was just so, man, they don't make it easy to turn all this. Yeah, so I wanted to fix all of my ships. Ooh, that's really loud. Hopefully the game is not too loud for you guys. That is really loud. Whoa. Hey, that's it. That's No Man's Sky. We made it. Anyways, I wanted to fix all of my ships, make it so that I could do hyperdrive in all of my ships, because the second ship that I found is just so bulky. I can't see when I fly it. Which, whoa, this is crazy. Oh, these are... Can I walk on this? Is it safe? Oh, it's a glass floor. Oh, am I not learning new words now? I thought I would learn a new word with every one I stepped on. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, I wanted all my ships to interdimensionally travel. I don't know why I worked so hard on that second ship. I I don't like it. I like how it looks. What I don't like is that they didn't make it so that they didn't make it so that when I start flying, that wing comes out. It reminded me of like the mantis in oh, good. The mantis in Survivor. This reminds me of Control. The Atlas called me to its interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship. It demands obedience. It welcomes me. It knows what I am. It offers the gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. The Atlas asks me to follow its path. Sure, why not? I will accept this. The sky is deep and full of wonders, and the path to enlightenment opens me. Cool. Is that it? This is so cool. Alright. So now I've joined a covenant. That's cool. It's probably not any of like the covenants you find in Dark Souls, but I'm sure maybe just as cool. What is that? That's already a whoever Sraylump J8 is. Congrats to them for discovering that planet. Whoa. All right. Yes. Nope. Nope. Yes. The directions on this are a little squampus. It was really funny though, because I was last time I was playing this, I mentioned that that I was unaware of how long I'd actually been playing it, because I know I'm not supposed to. I know I'm supposed to jump one more time, but I'm curious as to what this planet is. Oh, this looks just like the biome I was previously on. Except for maybe with more water. And hey, look, a little house. Oof. I was playing with my friend just the other day too, and he helped me get a lot of the materials and stuff that I needed to fix my ships up. Thank goodness for him. Oh, ow. Oh. Ow. Are any more of those? Impressed my first Gek? forgot what I was saying. Dude, I lose my train of thought way too much. For instance, I was supposed to be talking to you guys about my initial train of thought getting onto this planet was, I thought it was really funny that last episode I was talking about how I didn't realize how much time had gone by because I was just so focused on doing all this. And
toxic protection falling.
can I not? I need to have.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, I don't have any metal plating. Oh gosh.
Toxic protection falling.
I need.
Technology recharge.
So I
Toxic protection falling.
had D&D the other night too, after playing this, and it was ironically much of the same thing. Oh, it was ironically much of the same thing, because I'm so close. Because I was talking to my wife after I came home from D&D, and she by the way thinks it's quite awesome that I even have D&D, because she talks about how she used to date a lot of the like football dudes, and she even, oh my gosh, this is turning into more of a chore than I want it to be. Of course, that's this game in a nutshell. It's just everything's a chore.
Toxic protection.
Yeah, she used to be the supportive girlfriend
Weather update.
of
Storm clearing.
where she would like paint the numbers on her face and everything. Oh, that's pure ferrite. I don't want ferrite. I want ferrite dust. So yeah, she loves that I do the whole D&D thing. And I was telling her about our campaign, and what was going on this last time was we were in a group of 5, and
Units received.
and do I not have any space now? So lazy. We were in a sewer, and in this sewer we found ourselves caught with a centipede. Gosh, I'm taking so long to talk about this. And actually, let's rename this. Third poison planet. Because this is like, I'm pretty sure this is the third poison planet I've been to. Anyway, So our DM put us up against this, what he called a gigantopede. And this gigantopede popped out of the sewer water and started to attack us. Long story short, you know, we fight it. I almost die. We go back to town. We meet with the king, and then one of our party members receives information of our next task. Receives information of our next task in a dream, and that's literally everything that happened. And all of that took like 3 hours. And I'm telling her this, and I have the realization that all of that took 3 hours to do, and how I think that's pretty funny. What's this? So I just thought it was funny that it was kind of the same thing. That I did like 4 things in the last episode, maybe 3 things in the last episode, and it took me a whole hour, which I didn't think it would. Another Atlas interference. How many of these constructs exist in the deep void? How long have they been slumbering, waiting for a traveler? Have they been expecting me? Am I somehow chosen? The Atlas crafted this existence. The Gek, the Villainy, and the Korvax. The stars that filled the skies, and the hatred that burns within the deep. Every world that turns, and every form that lives, the Atlas offers it all. I take the gift of knowledge, certain in my decision. All doubts are silenced. The stars await me. Cool. The Atlas shell holds the remains of a parasitic space-borne life form, most likely of extra-dimensional origins. Cool. Hollow terminus detected. Is there anything in the last one that I got? Anything? Yeah. Hey, I learned the Atlas word for the. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, so I guess only some of these. Dang it! So I must have missed a couple then. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Only some of these. All right. Because I was shocked last episode that before I knew it, we had already been going for even a half an hour. And yeah, I'm sitting here going like, gosh, what have I even done with all my time? Nothing. Cobalt. Paraffinium. Do I have paraffinium? Okay, so I'm still on the planet that I need to, or still in the system that I need to be in. Purchase ion battery from a space station terminal. Oop, 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 oop. Nope, nope, nope. All right, I might need to turn my sensitivity down. But then, you know, that's where I worry that I might have been wrong to not publish my last episode, or not necessarily my last episode, but just me gathering resources and dinking around because, oh, I really thought I would automatically go in. Because I don't know if you guys want to see that, because I know that's just a lot of what this game is just taking your sweet time, gathering plenty of resources. I could be wrong. Because to me, that was just like really boring and maybe not what everyone wants to see. Am I reading that right? There was a funny instance at work today because, well, maybe it's not like funny, haha, just funny as in situational. We had a pretty good laugh about it. So, in my line of work, there are many types of patients that I am destined to work with. And one of those types of patients today that I got to work with for my first time was a little person. And I mean, I don't know if they technically like to be called little people, because I'm pretty positive that what they don't like to be called nowadays is midget. I could be wrong though. Maybe it's just a person-to-person basis.
Technology recharge.
Did I do it? Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. The extra power should allow me to reestablish the connection to Artemis. I've tuned to Artemis' frequency, uploading the data from our previous communication. Hey! It's a hollow projection of Artemis. Who's there? You, it's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream? I am real. I'm sorry, it's hard to think here. Sometimes there's something's wrong with the... It's easy to create a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I haven't heard another voice in so long, not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. Ask who you are. A stranger smiles through the static. I'm just like you. You are a traveler of the worlds, aren't you? Ask how they know. They do not respond with speech. They transmit it with a vision. A red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered to far reaches of the galaxies. I see this stranger's first breath, yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And though the darkness, I hear it said, and through the darkness, gosh, I can't read today. Anomaly detected. Destination, traveler, awaken. What I showed you just now, it has haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We are the travelers, discoverers of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must have known you were not like the others. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found my signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from the crashed ship? I mentioned it. Who? Please, I have to see the data. Don't toy with me. I don't have time. I upload my exosuit's records, including the strange transmission I received and the data I found at the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I am alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me. But this ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. I need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across the system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll be able to find my way out, and you'll get all the answers you seek. Agree with the plan. Thank you, traveler. You are going to save my life. You are going to find me. Well, cool. The signal booster. Well, let's just put one right here, shouldn't we? Doesn't look like there's anything nearby, except for that. Oh, look at that. Something there. And that thing. Oh, and all this gold deposit. Why not just equip terrain manipulator? So anyway, she was very lovely, very kind, and for some reason I felt like I had to watch my vocabulary around her, because I kept saying things like, hey, we're just gonna do a little bit of a stretch here, and I'd be like, oh, I shouldn't say that. Or I would say, we're gonna be doing a little bit of an exercise here, and I was like, I shouldn't say that. And maybe it bothered me more than it bothered her, which is very likely. I mean, I think I was actually having this conversation with Jesse just the other day that I think it's becoming more of a capillary shell. Huh. It's becoming more of an insult to not mention. Ooh. It's becoming more of an insult to not mention people's appearance than it is to mention them. Here's what I mean. Iteration. A terminal blinks awaiting input. Download data. Life form designates war. Removal from history. Continuation of creator protocols. Sentinels Eradicate species, do not return. Diagnostic. Continues to express original program directives, growing its ability to model conflict scenarios. Redundant behavior, data loss troubling, potential loss of control, self-awareness. Leave me alone. So say, you know, you are, talking about a a black person, or person of color, by saying like, oh, you shouldn't say black, they want to be called African American. Well, you don't necessarily know that, for one, but to assume so much that by calling them black is insulting, despite the fact that they know they are. It's not shocking to them. By going like, oh no, don't call them that, you are insulting them more than you would be by actually insulting them, because you're just assuming that, oh no, we shouldn't say that. But by saying, like, it's not really bad that you do say it. Am I making any sense? Basically, I just think everyone is too soft, and yet somehow during this whole exchange with the patient that is a midget or a little person, I was doing what I could to just not offend them by saying the words little or big. And like, she mentioned just briefly that she couldn't stay for her appointment for very long because she had to leave up north and drive about 40 minutes north. And I went, oh, big drive. And I felt like I had to catch myself and be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said the word big in front of her. But she's a grown woman, for one, so she probably isn't offended that I keep saying big and little. I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it, possibly a little too much. Date stamp. These Korvax really are something, aren't they? We tried. What made it tick? What was the point? It just stared at us. We made a great deal of profit on that last port. We asked the Korvax what it wanted us to do with its share. It spoke for the last time since boarding the freighter. It said, Korvax showed me a secret. There is not long to go now. We must head towards the center. We must... Well, shoot. Ooh, salvage cargo pods from the wreck. Oh, is this... Or... Am I doing this right? Crew manifest missing. Read limited data. We approach the temporal anomaly. I have to admit, I'm excited. I must be the first. System possesses impossible properties. Last night, sound briefly traveled faster than I thought. I asked them to forgive me, but they told me I was being a fool. They told me I was a good captain. We drank until late in the night, I'm assuming. One moment, our instruments are decimated. The next, they seem advanced far beyond their original capabilities. And the beauty of it, I can't sleep. The stars, there are 16 of them now. I'm going to approach. So I guess I don't need to actually doing this wrong? Oh wait, what? No, it says destination reached, right? I should be right on top of it, unless, oh, I just need to go a little further. There we go. Except for I'm just gathering the same things. I don't know why it's wanting me to. Gather from multiple.
Radiation leak detected.
Ruh-roh.
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Whoopsies. I thought this was a, it was, okay, so it was really funny. So I was playing this with a friend of mine the other day,
Radiation protection
and I was just saying,
radiation detected.
wouldn't it be nice
Extreme
if
radiation detected. Technology recharge.
wouldn't it be just so fantastic if there was a planet out here that wasn't hostile, you know, that I could actually enjoy walking around in it and not have to worry about
Falling.
replenishing my, you'll have to excuse me, my wife called me. I don't know how she does that. I don't know how she always times it so perfectly to call me when I'm in the middle of recording, and it's like the only time she'll call me too. Anyway, so my friend then informed me that there are in fact peaceful planets, and I thought that was really cool, and I thought this was going to be one of them because the sun was down and I wasn't having any interruptions with I don't know, hostile things. And then I found out that there are droids all over this planet, and these droids are the worst. They're terrible. I hate them. They're stinky. Oh, come on.
Navigational data received.
Suitable triangulation position located. Pick up the signal booster. Make your way to the triangulation site. Yeah, see, man, we're already at 45. I mean, I'm probably gonna cut this down a few minutes, but we're already at 45 minutes, and I didn't realize. I feel like I've only done 2 things, you know? I wondered what the signal booster was for. Because when his transmission came in, I was thinking to myself too that yeah, I was like, I've seen that I have a signal booster thing available to build. I just didn't know what I was meant to use it for. What's this beauty? That's not what I wanted to scan, and you know it. No, stop. Leave me alone. Oh, it's all the way down there. What is that? Is that something that's... Oof. Meant to be useful? Ouchie. What's that game? There was a game where, like, you could, if you hurt yourself too often, you could actually make it a trait, where it was like you've broken your leg enough times to where you've broken your leg enough times to where you can either have it as a trait, or you can develop a fear of it. Oh, what was that? It wasn't BioShock, was it? I don't think so.
Inventory full. Temperature levels stabilizing.
Oh man, what was it? It's gonna kill me if I can't remember.
Units received.
But yeah, basically, shoot. Yeah, it's gonna kill me that I can't remember. Ooh, let's offer this guy food. Oh, I thought I had creature pellets. Maybe they're on my ship. Can I make some right now? Oh, I don't have any space.
Thermal protection falling.
I'm just gonna get rid of these. Come back. Oh, not you. Where did you go? Was it you? I think it was you. Adopt as companion. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I could... I mean, I made myself the force field, so I guess it makes sense that I could use it now. Whoa. Can I make you my friend? Rob's not.
Units received.
Nice. Man, I'm still mad. I'm trying to think about that game. It was crazy fun. Like, just this game that you could make anything. Oh, it was Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. This is probably not gonna go well. Woohoo! Somehow I'm alive. And I got a cool exosuit upgrade. Oh, dang it. I have antimatter housing. Can I make it? Nice. Let's choose this. It's dark down here. That means I have to make my way all the way back. Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if I had that though? Select another ship. No, I don't want to do that. But my ship is all the way up there. What? Summon trade rocket? I didn't know I could do that. What does that even mean? Anyway, I need to build this thing. Oh. Triangulate position.
Navigational data received. Thermal protection falling.
Huh? Feeling glum. I'm sorry, buddy. I should have thought of that. Shoot. How do I?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
How do I get back up there? Oh, shoot. What in the world? Is this supposed to do that? Oh, I can build plants? Oh, that's crazy.
Protection falling.
Alright, maybe I do just summon another ship, huh? Get myself out of here. What in the world are you? Freaking Pumba looking. Ouchie. I have to save my pet. Where's my pet? Oh, why is his red?
Warning. Threat detected.
What? What threat? That's probably why his are red. Shoot, does this one have guns? Come on. Probably not the brightest to have all of my ships in one spot. Yeah, see, I wish... What? I gotta get out of the tree line. Oh my gosh. Then shoot the one that is in range, you dummy. What is going on? Where is it coming from? I think I like, the reason I like my other ship better is it's just faster. This one just feels so slow. Stop aiming for the one that's out of range. Are you kidding me? Where is it? I don't even see it. What is shooting me? Gosh. You. Why are you not aiming for the other one? Oh my gosh. There's no way this thing is still behind me. How am I out of range? I am so in range. It's insane. No idea what I'm shooting at because I can't see anything. That's what I'm talking about. Just like Helen Keller at an orgy. You don't know who you're effing with. Oh yeah? What milestone is that? Destroy 10 starships. That's great. Oh yeah, see, this guy still has so much that I need to repair. It's not even funny. All right, I think we're gonna get this location and then we're gonna call it for today. Let's fix some of these shields.
Technology recharge.
Ooh, let's make it poetic and put it right here. Or it's just not gonna stay here anyway. So I'm just gonna.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh, well, look at that. My triangulation process is up to progress is up to 100% anyway. Return to space to contact Artemis. You got it, buddy. Also, this is a really cool planet. I'm just gonna build a portal here really quick so that I can get back. Cool. Can I call my other ship here now? Or is it still gonna be... Require 25 to summon? What? Oh well. Let's contact this guy. When I first reached out to the heavens, I had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. And here we are, aren't we? Go to Hollow Terminus, upload your data. Let's find each other. Alright guys, let's end it here. Next episode, you're gonna find us meeting with Artemis, whoever this guy is. And we'll have a get-together party, I guess. Okay, thanks for watching.